Now, these slides keep on changing, and I would like to be able to pause them as long as we're hovering over it so we can test out our icon. So let's check out the options for Flexslider. I'm going to open up a new tab, and I'll do a quick search for Flexslider options, and I'll click on this first option. And so here are the Flexslider properties. Now I'm going to do a quick search in the browser for hover, and here's an option, pause on hover. Pause the slideshow when hovering over slider. That sounds like what we want. Now let's scroll to where we can see an example of how to pass these options in. Now, if you've never used a third-party JavaScript library before, then the structure of the jQuery selector, as well as how to pass in options, might look a little foreign to you. But as soon as you do it once, you'll begin to see this pattern throughout other jQuery plugins and just JavaScript libraries in general. So the format is that when you call Flexslider like we're doing now, instead of passing it nothing, like we have in our code, we're going to use curly brackets around the set of options. The option keyword will be here, so for us it's going to be pause on hover, then there will be a colon, and then there will be the value. Now this value is in quotes because it's a string. Our value, on the other hand, will be Boolean, which is true or false, and it doesn't need quotes. So let's jump back to our code, and we'll go to our index.html file, and I'll scroll up to the top where we're using the Flexslider function here, and we'll create our opening and closing brackets, and then we'll add the pause on hover, colon, and then true. And we'll save this and go back to the browser and refresh. And now when we hover over the slideshow, it won't continue to progress. Okay, so that will help us test out a little bit easier.